Where's the Black Widow?
Who are you? Let me go! I will not tell you, pig. Stop! She's in the restaurant! At end of pier!
You break it, you bought it.
Frank Castle is known for punishing criminals in ways that don't always involve bullets. Sometimes he doesn't even use what most people would consider a weapon at all. In this particular moment, the Punisher decides to break a man using nothing more than fear, anticipation, and a simple popsicle. Moreover, isolation, psychological pressure, and the certainty that pain is coming. This isn't random cruelty, it's deliberate, and it's far more effective than most people realize. Today, we're breaking down why the Punisher's popsicle interrogation works, and why it's one of the most psychologically devastating methods he's ever used. Now, before the interrogation even starts, the Punisher has already won. The target is restrained, inverted, and completely isolated. No allies, for a short moment, no voices, and no sense of time. He doesn't know how long he's been there, he doesn't know where he is exactly, and most importantly, he isn't sure if anyone can hear him scream. Isolation is a force multiplier. When a person is cut off from help, witnesses, or reassurance, the brain immediately shifts into survival mode. Thoughts narrow, stress hormones spike, and rational thinking collapses, and the body is already compromised before Frank says a word. Now, the Punisher doesn't rush things. He starts off the interaction with a simple 2-word sentence.
Let's talk.
He then establishes control by making one thing clear. Escape is impossible and resistance changes nothing. But he also makes something else clear. Death is not immediate. That detail matters. When someone believes pain is inevitable but survival is possible, their mind begins to bargain. They stop planning, they stop resisting, and they start searching for relief. The Punisher allows the victim to believe cooperation might end the suffering. That belief is the opening. The popsicle isn't about creativity, it's about anticipation. Frank explains exactly what's going to happen before it happens. As he brandishes the blowtorch in front of the victim, he tells him that it won't hurt at first. He explains that the pain will come later because the heat is too hot, thus it sears the nerve endings. Then the pain will come shortly after smelling burning meat. This is fear conditioning. The brain reacts more strongly to expected pain than sudden pain. The delay is what causes panic to spiral. The coldness from the popsicle introduces sensory disruption, hence the nerves misfire, the skin becomes hypersensitive, and then there's the smell. When the flame is introduced, like the Punisher promised, the victim smells burning meat before the pain fully registers. Smell is processed by the limbic system, the part of the brain tied directly to fear, memory, and emotion. It bypasses logic, it triggers instinct, and the body reacts as if severe injury is already happening, even before the nerves finish sending the signal. This combination overwhelms the nervous system, and the brain can't prioritize what to respond to first. The victim doesn't know how long this will last. He doesn't know how many times it will happen. He doesn't even know what comes next. The Punisher controls the pace. Every pause increases stress. Every word reinforces dominance. And every second stretches the fear. This isn't brute force, it's simply psychological exhaustion. The body can tolerate pain far longer than the mind can tolerate uncertainty. Frank offers an option: talk now or suffer longer. It's not a real choice, but it feels like one. The illusion of agency accelerates compliance. By the time the information is given, the interrogation is already over. Frank didn't need escalation. He didn't need prolonged violence. He just needed the mind to break first. This method reflects how Frank operates. He interrogates for results. This kind of controlled psychological pressure aligns with training that emphasizes captivity awareness, fear control, and mental endurance, skills commonly taught in survival and resistance environments. The Punisher understands fear. He's lived it, and he knows how quickly most people would collapse when control is stripped away. The reason this method works isn't because of excessive violence. It's because the victim remembers it longer than any beating ever could, and anyone who hears about it understands one thing very clearly. If the Punisher takes you alive, it's not mercy. It's for a purpose, and he will get what he wants. Now, this is just one example of how Frank Castle weaponizes the human mind as effectively as any firearm. Now, I want to know, who in the comment section thinks that they could withstand this level of psychological warfare from the Punisher? I know for sure that I couldn't handle it, and stories like this help me remain in the law-abiding citizen lane. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to punish the like button, share the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. The Punisher Mythos is out.